Thank you very much, Mr. Chair, Honorable Chairman of Global Dialogue Forum, all speakers, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to all of you. First of all, allow me to thank the Global Dialogue Forum for inviting me to deliver some academic perspective related to the contemporary issue of cyberspace. Before starting my presentation, please allow me to briefly introduce myself. I graduated from Indonesian Naval Academy in 1988 and have served as a Navy officer who has embarked on several frigate and corvette in both Eastern and Western Fleet Command. Ladies and gentlemen, to open this presentation, I would start by conveying my view that the Indo-Pacific is a very dynamic region, both in the present and the future. Several countries in the region, such as India, China, Japan, and others, are world economic powerhouse that can contribute positively to improve the global welfare. On the other side, national interests of countries in the region and their interaction with the interests of superpower beyond the region also play a key role in maintaining and safeguarding security stability, including the effort to deal with cyber threat. Some countries already experience new problems and issues when dealing with cyber attack that occur at an unexpected time. Indo-Pacific region is also known as a region where border contestation between several states exists. The region also become a target of transnational organized crime that perform various criminal activities, such as a cyber crime that keeps occurring at a worrying trajectory. The rapid development of artificial intelligence and big data technology has affected all aspects of human life, including the military and defense industry. This phenomenon has spurred various latest military technology innovation and creativities, which in turn led to the emergence of the second wave of the revolution in military affairs. Changes in military tactics and strategies may evolve in accordance with existing technological advancement. We also understand that the global and regional security does not just lie in the real-world dimension, but also in the cyberspace dimension. Many experts view the current cyber threat as more imminent and urgent to be anticipated immediately. Therefore, new military technology is required to prevent and deal with all new cyber threat and cybercrime variants. Military technology advances in the use of unmanned systems have led to the creation of robots capable of performing technical function similar to human soldier with high reliability and accuracy level under any condition. Based on various military experience, the application of unmanned system technology is highly beneficial in terms of effectiveness and efficiency. Currently, unmanned systems have been used in the air, land, water, underwater, as well as seabed. The use of robots with artificial intelligence require the soldier ability to interact with the robot both as the tool or weapon used by the soldier themselves or as entities with similar treatment as fellow soldiers. Therefore, many military education institutions have carried out various modifications on their curricula to include the utilization of new military technology, so the soldier will be able to man the new technology optimally. Curricular modifications are also complemented with training patterns oriented toward equality of skill based on human-machine interaction. Ladies and gentlemen, based on the said phenomenon, the emergence of various new military technology are highly influenced by the interest regarding Internet of Military Things utilization. Currently, information technology that is connected to all military systems in intelligence, operation, weapon, logistic, and other aspects is massively used technology. This technology is also designed to perform advanced processes, from data collection up to information processing to produce intelligent product in supporting the decision-making process. Next is digital technology that is connected with all military services for institutional and personal interests. This technology is the soldier to perform their duties in individual unit and larger unit in a more integrated manner. This technology is also very user-friendly, which is the soldiers in managing various activities in their daily lives as common human being, both psychologically and sociologically. Then a computer technology that is connected to all computer network for effective data distribution and or transaction. This technology is the backbone of the system of systems that enables existing available data to be used by other member of one own party while preventing other parties from using it. The next military technology is related to big data utilization in several areas, such as databases for military technology in detection system, identification system, and early warning system. Available data is result from surveillance and recognition of the successfully detected object. The data is also collected from various sources at a relatively long time span. The next is a database for artificial intelligence in smart system. In principle, big data can be utilized for artificial intelligence technology and or with artificial intelligence technology. Big data for artificial intelligence technology object aim at performing certain technical function to work automatically and autonomously. Meanwhile, technology aim at reproducing artificial intelligence derivative that get more advanced from time to time. Both principle of big data relationship with artificial intelligence can also complement the database development of augmented reality, virtual reality, and even mixed reality. Equally important is the emergence of new military technology that could become new and renewable energy sources. Many military are developing non-fuel energy technologies with reliable performance for military platform mobility. Although the initial investment for the development of this technology require costs, but the operating and maintenance cost calculation for its application on various military platforms are quite rational. This technology is also designed to be more efficient in the use of spare parts. Furthermore, the development of electricity energy technology capable of supplying the need of computer operation along with the entire network in an integrated manner has been carried out. This technology is also designed to be capable of overcoming electronic bomb attack to ensure that electricity sources can still function properly despite such attack. New and renewable energy technology also has the potential to be developed as an independent energy source for all computer in particular network. The aforementioned emergence of new technologies have to be paid careful attention due to the existing and potential future cyber threat. Such threat can be monitored and estimated based on various past cyber espionage incidents and experiences in several states. We all should be able to identify and anticipate cyber threats that are capable of disrupting our energy source system and military platform. The next is cyber threat intended to disrupt communication system and network, which will disable command and control function. Moreover, cyber threat can also be utilized to carry out new interception and data duplication. Intercept, news, and duplicated data will be manipulated for subsequent reproduction and introduction against the initial data, therefore adding the confusion on which one is the real or authentic data. A combination of cyber threat and cyber crimes characteristic can also be utilized by certain party to conduct a highly complex cyber attack that is difficult to deny. We understand it as a multiple attack vector that can lead to multiple targets at a time or only one target gradually. Cyber attack with high level of danger are cyber attack for high value target. Such attack are viewed as smart attack capable of identifying vital target and deciding priority on the most high value target to attack. This attack could result in the disruption on the system being attacked and cause technical failure, which led to error in the decision-making process. The next dangerous cyber attack is cyber attack on intellect a high level of intrusion, which make the target unable to identify whether there is manipulation on their own intellectual property. The nature of this attack always leaves the target think intellectually. Other dangerous type of cyber attack is the attack that is capable of corrupting classified information. The damage from such attack are very difficult to recover. The mitigation process itself could be hindered during its course, or even worse, it could not be conducted at all. Ladies and gentlemen, next we can see how emerging technology could also affect new world order in the Indo-Pacific region. The new world order in question is how military management can be more economical, which will subsequently drive changes in security and military aspect and contribute positively to the environment. Technology will drive efficiency in terms of military soldier reduction. Various unmanned systems are also proven to be capable of functioning longer and consistently accurate than soldier performance that is highly dependent on stamina. Next, cyber technology is also beneficial in accelerating its stage of weapon acquisition and procurement processes. Cyber technology can be used to carefully monitor and control military strength development project in detailed manner, starting from the planning, design, organizing, implementation, up to the evaluation stage. Accuracy is imperative at every stage to ensure that military strength is developed in accordance with the requirement. Furthermore, cyber technology can also cut the length of logistic chain while maintaining sustainability. Logistics are often deployed with a quiet long supply chain due to secondary and inefficient governance, which result the inaccuracy of the received amount or quality. Against this, technology is able to monitor every critical point and intersection to ensure the speed and accuracy of logistic deployment. Cyber technology, which is capability to increase the accuracy of surveillance and recognition processes while ensuring the identification of an object, is a new world order that can drive changes in security and military aspect. Certainty in positive identification is an absolute requirement for a swift and accurate decision-making process. Meanwhile, negative identification will ensure the certainty in conducting denial and prevention processes. Cyber technology's ability to increase accuracy also correlate with the interest of precision in risk minimization. Cyber technology is also developed to prioritize cybersecurity for command and control, along with all the supporting devices. This technology is deemed more important place on the front line in dealing with cyber attack compared to any sensor and weapon system owned. Therefore, technology to prevent and fight future cyber attack is an important part in cyber war, in cyber warfare. Equally interesting discussion is when emerging technology also contribute positively to the environment. The environment can be cleaner when existing technology is able to reduce waste. For instance, cyber technology that rely on automatization and creation of autonomy will reduce office waste, since all data and information does not need to be printed on paper or paperless. Cyber technology also is the access to various control systems to prevent other technologies from damaging or endangering the environment. Cyber technology can even ease the access in controlling various application programs to maintain ecosystem. Technologies that harness the use of new and renewable energy on all military platforms can reduce pollution and greenhouse gas emission. Environmentally friendly technology is in line with our desire to prevent global warming. Ladies and gentlemen, to close my presentation, I would like to deliver a new useful emphasis for further development. Emerging technologies in cyber domain can develop faster and more exponentially in similar vein to the innovation and creativity on the use of artificial intelligence and big data. Cyber technology should also be able to produce the maximum benefit for security and defense needs. Threat trends in cyberspace always surface in emerging technologies by state actor, non-state actor, and or state-sponsor actor. Cyber threat urge many countries to force closer cooperation due to the nature of cyber threat as a transnational threat that should be dealt with jointly. Cyber attack on one country or region system may affect the system in another country or region. Indo-Pacific region has various potential and opportunities to develop new technologies in cyber domain. In addition, it must also anticipate cybersecurity vulnerabilities. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all my presentation. I do hope my academic thought could spark new ideas on how we could develop new protocol or procedure to force stronger cooperation in cyberspace. I thank you.